It's February 15th and we've had a break in the weather. We were supposed to get a major snowstorm the last few days, but instead we got a warm front which brought in rain and some really nice weather. Things are thawing out, which I'm very happy about because my toes, I don't think they could take any more cold. But anyway, here's our boy that I got in December, just before Christmas. You can see that even though he has been here for 2 months, there is very little, if any, decomposition. And that's because all of our little decomposer friends, the flies and the beetles and the slugs and the wasps, they're all hibernating right now. And it's too cold for a lot of bacteria to do their work as well, so pretty much what you have is a soggy corpse that is doing nothing. There has been some scavenger action here. The ravens have came in parts that had thawed out, and they went in through the back. I've seen this before with our June doe. They went in through the back first because it's easier for them to get into the intestines. And they pulled the intestines out and shook them. As you can see, the biological matter sprayed all over the place here. They pulled the intestines out and shook them clean so they could eat the intestine casings themselves. Just try not to step in a lot of that stuff. This shows how important insects are to the cycle of life. If we didn't have insects around, we'd have bodies like this all over the place. There'd be no decomposition. It's hard to imagine exactly how horrible things would be for us if we didn't have insects. A lot of people think that flies and maggots are just so disgusting and horrible, but they're important. They are very important. And it's things like this in the wintertime when you don't have those little creatures to help decompose bodies that you realize exactly how important they are. If this was June, he would have been fleshed out in a couple of weeks, but as it stands in the winter, he's not going to be doing any decomposing at a major rate until probably May, late April, May, if it gets warm. But right now he's just there. So I hope this gives you a bit more of an appreciation of our little decomposer friends and what they do for us. Because as I mentioned, if we didn't have them, it would just be a mess of the planet. They are very important to the cycle of life and maintaining a clean environment.